As many of you might know, today marks the 20th anniversary of 9/11, where Americans across the nation witnessed a horrific tragedy and watched our nation forever be changed. Nearly 3,000 Americans were victims of these attacks. Today is the day that we remember them, and those that have served that day and many days afterwards.
20 years ago, the scourge of evil rested upon the Twin Towers. Courage and conviction followed that by the first responders. Action was driven by our comrades determined to correct the demons against democracy.
343 firefighters, including a chaplain and 2 paramedics of the New York City Fire Department, 37 police officers of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey Police Department, 23 police officers of the New York City Police Department, and 8 emergency medical technicians and paramedics from the private emergency medical services, 3 New York State court officers, and 1 patrolman. But not just the first responders that were impacted that day. 2,956 people, not counting the 19 terrorists who despicably hijacked and crashed the planes that day.
In New York City, thousands of people were making their way into the World Trade Center for their daily work. Battalion 1 Chief Joseph Pfeiffer heard the sound of a large jet and looked up and saw a commercial airliner aim and hit the World Trade Center, Tower number 1. The time is 8:46. Chief Pfeiffer transmits a second alarm and knows this is a terrorist attack. All first responders on this day risked their lives to perform these rescues and did this without hesitation. In fact, firefighters who were coming off duty did not leave the fire station and stayed in place and responded on the apparatus. Since 9/11, there have been countless lives lost due to 9/11 illnesses over time. Please pause and remember and never forget this tragic day. Thank you.
I remember working as a patrolman on this day 20 years ago and hearing of the attacks on the radio as I was patrolling on the east side of town. I think we wanted our presence to be seen that day, and we wanted the community to know that we were there for them and help them all feel safe.
The poem is called The 11th of September. We mourn their loss this day this year. So many loved ones left to stand, confronting loss throughout our land. My heart goes out to those who do. No one can fathom what they view.
At this time, I'm going to have the DAV and the American Legion Auxiliary come up and lay the roses.
This morning it is my privilege to share with you the firefighter's prayer. When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me the strength to save a life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate.
This concludes today's ceremony. I want to thank the community for coming out and supporting this event. And I hope that you remember those we lost throughout today. And God bless America, and God bless you.